And the seniors are supposed to go.
My name is Melissa Griswold. I'm one of the leaders for Camden County Horsepower. And our other leaders, one of our other leaders, Nancy Golda, who's our barn owner where we all ride, really wanted to be here tonight to give this speech for Molly. She's known Molly since she was a very little girl, and she's trying to get home from a horse show with her daughter in New Jersey and just couldn't get here in time. But it's an absolute privilege to be able to read what Nancy had to say for Molly, because I know I speak for every parent in our club when I say that we are so grateful to have Molly as a role model for our daughters. She's the best example I know of a person who demonstrates the value of being humble and kind. Thank you for being you, and we will miss you very much next year. And I will read what Nancy said. I know this is going on. Well, this is what Nancy wanted everybody to hear about. I remember Molly's first year in the barn. Just 6 years old, Molly was there for a summer home. I was struck by her gentle nature and willingness to learn, impressed that at such a young age, she was already commanding. Now, 12 years later, I continue to be struck by her ability to put not only horses at ease, but anyone who comes to the barn. Molly goes out of her way to welcome newcomers and to teach them the ways of washing. Willing to take on any task that I ask, Molly is never rattled, never irritated. And we all know how unusual that is for a teenage girl. With the horses, Molly has become an accomplished rider, instinctually knowing how to connect with even the most finicky of the herd. Her patience and calm demeanor is evident whenever she sits in a saddle. But I think the words I used to describe Molly last year in a letter of recommendation say it best. Molly is thoughtful and supportive in her interactions with new riders to the barn and has earned the respect of their parents. She is a great role model in demonstrating more than the art of riding, but also the importance of safety. Molly works with the young riders in all aspects of the process, from grooming to riding to stall cleaning. In addition, Molly is a critical member of my summer camp team and 4-H. As a camp counselor, Molly is required to be organized, creative, responsible, and spontaneous. Working around horses also means she must be vigilant in the care of the camper so that no one is injured. I implicitly trust Molly to manage that process. Molly is a peach, and her skills go beyond her love of riding. I know I can count on her to represent my barn with the same passion she has brought to 4-H. Molly, I wish I was here to share this moment with you. I am forever grateful that you are a part of Watchstone and look forward to years of trail rides.
Savannah Donahue.
Hi guys, my name is Gabby. I'm not a 4-H leader, but this is Savannah Donahue. I watched Savannah grow up in 4-H for the last 5 years. So 5 years ago, basically, Savannah started riding, and she jumped right in and bought her horse, Calvin. They were both very green. She had never ridden before, and I watched them grow up together over the last 4 years. They couldn't even jog the first time they were together. He was all over the place. I remember one time I used to warm the horse up for her before she got on him, and he's trying to throw me off, and I'm like, "You ready to get on him?" And she looks at me and goes, and now she comes into the ring, and she's doing great, and Hunseat Senior, and doing awesome with him, and he looks absolutely fantastic. You would never know that he was the horse he was 4 years ago. She's also, on top of this, an awesome student, straight A student, and next year she's going to be going out to University of Rhode Island, and she's going to be a nursing she was alumni with me because the division needs to be bigger. And we'll have a blast together. So I just want to congratulate her and wish her best of luck.
Emily Maselli. Are you kidding? We'll get her. She's right there. Oh, she's right there. Your turn,
Put your phone away and get out of here.
You're up, girlfriend. Oops. Walk on the bathroom. Just like the
This is the wonderful Emily Maselli. I have seen Emily for years, riding horses, and my girls always admired her. Like, if we could ever beat Emily, my God, we would be wonderful. And in the last few years, I've had the opportunity to really know Emily, and we love her. She is the kindest, sweetest, most caring person you could ever want around. On the 4-H level with the horses, anybody that's having trouble, she's right there. She's right there to help, pitch in, whatever you need. She has a heart of gold. She's a wonderful girl that's turned into a wonderful young woman who we all truly love. And whatever the future holds for you, you're going to make it. It's going to be wonderful. And we love you.
Andrea Jernigan.
I'm Amy Bryce. I'm one of the Amy's from the Pandora Pony Pals, co-leaders. And this is Andrea. So Andrea's been a member of our group for 10 years. It's a long time. And she's also one of the current members, one of the most long-standing members we have. And throughout the last 10 years, she has developed not only as an outstanding and skilled rider, but also as a compassionate, caring, mature young adult. While in 4-H, she and other club members have grown up together. There's a group of our members that have all grown up together in the same community, the same school, the same riding barn. They've learned to ride and care for their horses together, how to give back to their community with community service projects. And Andrea also gives back outside of 4-H. She's actually participating in the Best Buddies program, which pairs students with special needs kids. She's been very active in 4-H all of her 10 years. She's held almost every office, I think, in our club. She's our president this year. She's gone to as many 4-H events and activities as she can. She participates at the club level, the county level, the state level, New England's. And I think you might be going to nationals this year as well. So she's done it all. She actually just completed her first year of college at Greenfield Community College. And next year she'll be transferring to the University of Massachusetts, where she's going to be a communications disorder major. And her goal is that she's going to graduate with a degree to be a speech language pathologist, which is a speech therapist. So she'll continue to help people in need. So as you can imagine, having someone like Andrea who's been with us for 10 years, it's hard to say goodbye to her. But luckily, we don't have to say goodbye to her because she has already told us that she plans to stick around. So she's going to continue to help out with our 4-H club and with 4-H. And I absolutely know she's going to continue to keep riding and keep showing the two boys, Bosco and Ben, and also spend as much quality time as she can with her first love, Splash, back at the barn. I'm sure of that. So I just want to say thank you, Andrea. You've always been a great role model and mentor to all the younger kids in our club. And thank you for continuing with us and continuing to do that. And I'm not going to say goodbye because I'm going to keep seeing you. And just thank you.
I need a hug. Leanne Hines.
And I'm Amy, the other Amy, in North Pony House. This is Leanne Hine. And tonight Leanne has been in our club for about 8 years. About 8 years. When Leanne started out riding, she was riding Dina. And one day we were out in the field and we were told she never bucked. And Leanne is riding, and here she goes. And Leanne got stuck upside down. We had to jump off and help her out. Unfortunately, Dina had passed away, so Leanne decided she was going to get a little Shetland pony. Is that what he is, Spuds? Well, Leanne obviously outgrew him, and she ended up getting Maggie, who's a Morgan. Took her to several shows. It was quite a challenge. She still has Maggie. She has retired her. And now she's found her love, Jag. Had him for a year. He comes into the ring. They're working together great. She graduated from Frontier this year. She's moving on to GCC. And what's your major going to be? We're just going to start out at GCC. We are happy that we've had Leanne in our club. We hope you are going to continue to help us. Continue to come to regionals and do alumni. And we thank you very much.
Kira Roddy. Somebody else is going to talk about you.
I'm Glenda Cerrone. I'm one of the leaders of the Maniacs 4-H Club, and Kira's mom is the other leader. And our co-leader was Brianna. Kira's been in the Maniacs for 10 years. She's been president for the past 2 years. She was vice president for many years prior to that. She's gone to regionals for years and years, states for years and years. She went to nationals in 2015 for hippology. She helps out all the younger members, does lots of coaching to get us ready for competitions, and has just been a huge help all around, and we're really going to miss her. And she's going off to college, but we're hoping that she'll stick around and especially help us coach for hippology, since that was what she went to nationals for. Good luck and congratulations.
Rachel Madsen. Rachel Madsen, come on down. Don't fall. I'm not here.
I'm Chrissy Prisbilla. For those of you that aren't aware, Kelly Wainscott. We have Hampshire County 4-H Calvary. And this is our senior this year, Rachel Maxton. We took over Kelly's old 4-H club about 6 years ago, and when Kelly asked me to co-lead with her, never in a million years did either one of us, I think, realize the task that we took on as a leader. I mean, we bleed green, but we didn't realize how big our family would grow and how attached that I didn't think I would cry. We would get to our people. We do a lot together. And Rachel's been our our president of our club for the last couple of years now. The younger kids really look up to her. As you heard her mouth as she came down the stairs, she adds a little bit of sass to our club. She reminds me why I have 2 boys and not a girl. But Rachel graduated high school last fall and, or last spring, I'm sorry, and started this fall at Elm. She's pursuing a degree in nursing. We wish her the best, and we know that she will be successful as a nurse and what else she does. And we know that we will see her around, so this is not goodbye, unfortunately. No, just kidding. Well, she'll be around for a while, and we hope to see her come back as an alum and hang out with us as an alum as well. So, congratulations.
Janelle Gibson.
Hi, everybody. This is actually our first regional show ever. We usually do state show, and I just wanted to say how awesome this is run. We have had the best time so far, and everyone's been excellent. So thank you guys for
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us. I wasn't sure what to write, so I kind of wrote like a little story for
That's
everybody.
okay. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yes?
So Janelle's not only a member of my group, she's also my daughter, so. Well, special. Janelle's had a love for horses as long as anyone can remember. When she was in 6th grade, I found a 4-H group in our area, and all of our lives changed forever. All of a sudden, we were at barns mucking stalls, learning about horse judging and hippology, and doing shows. During her time in the other club, before my husband and I started our own, she took on any horse that was deemed unworkable or not safe for younger kids and worked her magic. After one of the state shows years back, the club sold her horse without much notice and got Misty. Janelle swore she would not like this horse no matter what. She was not going to like this horse. A couple years later, we bought her this horse for Christmas after the bond that they had grew so strong. They began working together, and Misty's an Amish rescue, and her and Janelle have had quite a run for the last few years. They've gotten reserve championship at the state shows and are the hit of every parade we go to, especially with all the little kids. Janelle's confidence and perseverance are admirable traits that will take her far in whatever she chooses to do. We're really, really proud of you, Janelle. And I just want to thank 4-H seriously for giving us all these awesome experiences. You brought our whole family closer together. And yeah, so thank you.
Eric Cochran. Eric!
He was out cleaning poop.
Hi. Eric has been with the Sturge Rock Riders for 8 years. He's our go-to guy when we need help in any kind of situations. And it's not real long, but it's sincere. He is engaged in many community service projects through 4-H and through other venues as well with his family. He participates in the equine contests and supports his club and members whenever possible. He is the first to volunteer and is valuable as a ring steward at our annual Sturge Rock Riders Horse Show and any other horse show that he happens to be at. You ask and he's always there. And you can count on him.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't.
We are overjoyed for him as he moves on, but we will miss him. We will be interviewing for our next Cooper Scooper candidate shortly. Eric's
The
alumni Cooper Scooper. But we've enjoyed having him in our club, and we will be missing him intensely. He's our, right now we only have 2 gentlemen in our club, and he's going to leave a big hole when he goes. So thank you very much.
Wait, is that because I'm big?
Abby Isnick.
think of Abby or I see Abby is just like happiness and love and life. She just always has something nice to say. She always has a hug for you. And if any of my kids need anything, I mean, everybody was wearing her stuff this weekend. Like, literally everybody. Abby, do you have this? Abby, do you have that? Yep. Always right there. Absolutely yes. Lexi wore her shirt. Then she bought her shirt. Quite nice. She is not afraid to get up and dance. She's not afraid to get up and sing. She brings the kids who are kind of shy right out of their shell and is like, hey, you know, you're not going to just sit around, get up, here's the microphone. It's pretty impressive, not going to lie. So in Abby's years of being a 4-H'er, which I really have no idea how many that is, she's been pretty much every office. She graduated last spring and is currently attending Mount Wachusett and is working full-time at a vet clinic and may possibly become a vet someday. She spent several years leasing horses before she bought her baby, and it was a big change between those horses and that baby, but she's come a long way, taken a lot of patience, a lot of understanding, and that's just Abby, you know? 4-H has taught her a lot about working hard. I think that is probably the biggest thing all the kids get out of 4-H is that you work, and you work hard, and I think that's probably the most important thing. If I had to pick something, it is the work ethic that the kids get from being in 4-H. And she also works at the farm where her horse lives, helping to take care of the other horses that live there. I wrote this all out and I'm not following it at all. So I look forward to watching Abby continue to grow and change and be an amazing role model for every single kid who she comes in contact with, because that's exactly what you are. You are the sun. So you better be here next year because I'm not doing this without you. So come be an alumni. I will be here. You will be here with all of your stuff. Thank you.
Okay, that concludes our senior awards. A big round of applause. Stay tuned for Chuckada.
We're just going to do quick pictures with the seniors, and then we'll come back
senior.
to chunk it up. So those that want to hang out.
Wait, Kelly.
Chunk it up.
That's a good picture, right?
We're doing chuck and ducks and stuff first. Pictures first? Okay. Hey, Calvary.